Good evening, YouTube. You're so lucky. Look, you get a second YouTube from me today. I was just going to fill you in on my appointment with my surgeon today, this afternoon. Super happy, by the way. Super happy. I haven't kept it a secret that I've been really disappointed with my aftercare since having this surgery through the Ramsay Health system. We went privately. We paid thousands of pounds for my gastric bypass RMY. Within that package, you get your surgery, you get private hospitalisation for up to 4 days, and you get, your pre-surgery. I think I saw a dietitian once or twice, the bariatric nurse, and the psychiatric evaluation. Afterwards, you get a couple again. You see the surgeons maybe twice, up to 3 to 6 months, a dietitian, and that was it. It's cut and gone. So to get to see my surgeon again today, I didn't want to have to pay another £150. And we discovered that there's a way the GP can refer you. He obviously works through the NHS as well. He is one of the bariatric surgeons. There's only 3, I think, in my area. So he's well known anyway as a bariatric surgeon and the team. So there was a way that my GP was able to refer me back to him through the NHS, so it didn't cost me £150. Okay, I didn't get the appointment as quickly as I wanted it, but at £150 I was willing to wait, and I wasn't in agony. This pain has been coming and going. Anyway, the long and the short of it is, he was really pleased to see me today. Super, super lovely. Didn't obviously have my notes there and couldn't understand it. And I said, well, it's because my notes were private, Dr. Ramus. I'm obviously here under the NHS, and I didn't have my surgery through the NHS. I had it through the Berkshire Independent. He was like, oh, yes, of course. Anyway, so we kind of got through all that. He had a feel of my tummy and asked me all the different questions about my pain. He said that he didn't think there's anything obvious, and he's hoping that it will just go away on its own. He said, but in the meantime, what we will do is we will have a look at doing a barium swallow thing where I will drink some dye, and they will then x-ray me to make sure there's no kinks or anything within my system. He said it sounds really odd because it's on the right hand side. Obviously all the operation was all done on the left hand side with my stomach. I said I realise that, but it's all the digestive system, you never know. So he said no. He said that's the plan of action. So he's gonna book that in through the NHS too. My husband and I talked about going private with it. How much quicker would it be? And he said, let me just get you on the system with this. And get the ball rolling, which we were happy with. He said, if that shows nothing, I will send you for a CT scan. So I was like, whoa, I haven't had to fight for anything or even push for anything. So he was really pleasant and lovely and helpful. And then I said to him, I said, the NHS do a great job, Dr. Ramus, of supporting bariatric patients when they've been through the NHS, but I do feel slightly disappointed with the aftercare that I've received, or the lack of it. And he went, yes, I know. And I said, oh, you do? He said, yeah, we should be looking after you for at least 2 years after. The dietitian should be seeing you, talking about vitamins, and checking that your diet is within, how it should be. And I was just like, oh. He said, so let me get you back on the system. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's putting me through the system, through the NHS, which I can't tell you how pleased I am about that, because I know my diet is okay, and I know I take my vitamins every single day, and you guys know that. I put it on Instagram. I'm not lying about that. I'm actually a pretty good bariatric patient when it comes to what I eat and my vitamins. I probably drink too much wine, but hey, that's another story. But the fact that somebody is going to be willing to put me back onto a system that if I need the help, that's always been my issue, that I had nowhere to go other than I had to pay a lot of money. If I was going to see a private dietitian, God knows how much that would have cost us. And that really wasn't in the plan, I guess. You kind of have your surgery. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I hadn't thought about the aftercare until it happens, until you've been through surgery, and then you're like, oh, and you listen to everybody else's kind of what their plans are, and what their what do you call it, packages are from their bariatric surgeon. So anyway, that's all I basically wanted to say, is that, yeah, I am surprised pleasantly and really happy. So he's not only booking me in to have this swallow test thing done to check that, which makes me really reassured. He's going to already book me in to see the same dietitian, obviously, that I had under the private sector through the NHS. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm like, whoa, okay. Me and my husband came out of there super happy. We just didn't expect that. And I think he obviously realises, or the team realises, there's some downfall there. There's a shortfall of their private patients. And yes, not everybody, I don't have any major problems, but it would have been nice to have not had to wait 3 months to see him, to have had some other contact with somebody that could have reassured me that everything's okay. And, you know, so happy days, guys. That's all I really wanted to say. I said that I would come back on. I feel so much better. I felt really low earlier. I think just shingles and hormones and blah. So I'm feeling a whole lot better now. In fact, my husband's taking me out to dinner tonight. We're going to go to a really nice Indian restaurant called Chili's in Newbury, which do quite authentic Indian food, which we love. So yeah, we're going to have a little night out, a date night, I guess. We don't do it very often. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I just thought I'd fill you all in, guys. So number 2 YouTube today. And I still hope you're really well, healthy and happy. And I'll chat to you all again tomorrow. Bye.